For more, I'm joined from Canberra by political reporter Karen Binney. Karen, what's the immediate plan for these 1,000 asylum seekers?
Well, good morning again, Jeremy. At the moment, they're going to be housed where they are, that is, within the existing detention network. Now, over the past day or so, we've had another 4 boats, 3 off the Cocos Islands and another off northwest of Christmas Island. That's boosted above 1,000 the number of people who've arrived in the past 2 weeks since the federal government began issuing its warnings that anyone who does arrive is at risk of being sent offshore for processing. So all of them at this stage have been taken to Christmas Island for health and security checks.
Now, there's been some modelling done as to what this is all costing the government.
Yeah, that's right. The government, in its since its last mid-year update in mid-November last year, they've put out some figures updating that the cost of staffing the centres has increased by almost $650 million. That is the contract with Serco, which staffs some of the detention centres and some of the residential housing facilities, looks after that as well. So that's up by $638 million, and the transit and community detention components of that is $8.7 million. So the government, the Immigration Minister's office, is saying that while they acknowledge that processing asylum seekers and housing them would be expensive, when the numbers do start to drop off, which they're expecting under the new plan, they expect the costs to also begin to drift away as well.
And obviously regional leaders are going to be watching how this all unfolds very closely, and that's expected to come up in talks tomorrow.
Well, that's right. The Prime Minister heads out tomorrow to the Pacific Island Forum. It's not on the official agenda at the Pacific Island Forum, but no doubt Julia Gillard will be discussing it with some of her regional counterparts. Of course, the offshore processing that we've been talking about is just one component of the Houston Asylum Seeker Expert Panel's report. There were something more than 20 recommendations for that. Returning to offshore processing was only one. A regional solution is also part of that. So no doubt Julia Gillard will be holding some talks on the sidelines of that.
Right, Karen Binney reporting from Canberra.